Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of Andrew Rants, the video series where I, Andrew Rhodes, stand upon my metaphorical soapbox pedestal of the world and I just complain, rant, rave, scream, holler, and yell at the top of my lungs, sometimes annoying my neighbors, sometimes annoying my relatives, sometimes annoying the dead people in the ground about things that annoy me, bother me, piss me off, and just plain drive me insane. And today, so much fun am I going to have today. Now, as a lot of you know, I don't exactly have... Okay, let's just put it this way. I'm not a huge fan of smartphones. I understand that everything in the world has a purpose. Believe me, you will never hear anybody not say that more than me. Everything has a purpose. Everything is created for a reason. This, on the other hand, is something that pisses me off. And while I'm not a huge fan of smartphones, I actually did record a rant video about them. I don't think I've even gotten it up yet. I like the more simple phone. I don't need all the bells and whistles at my fingertips just for a phone. Do I need a phone that can check the email, surf YouTube, and do everything I do on my tablet and laptop and desktop? Hell no! And why? Because I'm not insane. But sure, I can hear somebody go, but Andrew, smartphones allow you to do so much more than that. It's a calculator. It's a receipt thing. You can use it now for coupons at the store. Yes, while that also annoys me somewhat with the coupon thing, a majority of other stuff that I can use this for doesn't affect me. Look, I understand that there are people that want to have the smartphone as part of their life. That's fine. More power to you. I'm all for it if that's how you're going to use it for improving your life. I'm kind of set with all I need a cell phone for is to call and text. That's it. Call when I actually need to call somebody, like hear them verbally, and text when if I'm sick or I'm busy or I can't talk, hey, I can send you a worded message that you'll receive on your phone. I'm perfectly fine with that. So for my needs, I go to Tracfone. And no, this video is not sponsored by Tracfone, because if it was, they're not going to be liking what I'm about to say. So I like my Tracfone, okay? I have always liked Tracfone. Back when they still had those brickish-like phones from Nokia, way back in the day when they had some Samsung phones, I liked Tracfone. I just want to know where, why, and when they jumped off the rails and decided to dry hump themselves into obliteration. Now, my cell phone is, I want to say, at least a good 5-6 years old. It still functions. It still works. Oh, wait, no, it's older. No, it's younger than that. Because I had to get that, okay, maybe, no, I think I'm actually about right. I think about 4 or 5 years old. Okay, never mind, I think I was about right. Anyway, I like my phone. But just on the off chance that something were to happen to my phone, like, let's say, I accidentally get, like pushed or I fall or somebody beats the living crap out of me and my phone gets destroyed, God forbid that happens, I thought I would check out Tracfone's site to see what phones they had that are compatible for my calling area. Because apparently that's a thing. Well, it's a thing, I guess. Now, Tracfone works as simple. You basically just get airtime cards and you use those as minutes. And that's that. My phone gets double minutes, so for every minute I put in, it basically gives me 1 minute for free, which works out really well. I have over 900, and I have a service date that ends in, I think, like April or March or something. So either way, that works out well for me. What pisses me off? I'm so glad you asked. What annoys me is the fact that Tracfone seems to be going the smartphone route for everything. Oh, well, if you're looking for a new phone, we have this wonderful line of smartphones here. I don't want a smartphone. Well, you have to get a smartphone. If you have a Tracfone, you have to get a smartphone. Because we started a whole new data plan and all this other fun stuff. I just want a phone. I just want something to dial a number and call and talk to somebody or send them a text message. Oh, well, this can do email. I don't want to send them an email. I want to text them or call them. That's all I want to do. That's it. Well, we can't do that, sir. Apparently, their new phones that they're getting are lacking a majority of their basic constructs that made Tracfone what they were. And any, I should say, of these companies that use airtime cards that give you minutes or units to make calls and receive texts, basically what they are. So, let me explain their gigantic fuck up here for a moment, if I may. For starters, I was interested in one of the flip phones that they have. I did some research on it. The rating sucks on it, but I'm taking that as bias because people want the smartphone, they want the iPhone, they want the Android phones, they want the Windows phone, the Google's phone, they want Samsung, LG's, whatever company is coming out with a smartphone, they want their hands on it. Fine, go for it. Spend $7,000 on that iPhone 50 that's about 1.5 inches tall, that you have to have the plug adapter coming out of your ass and have 2 receptacles going into your ears so you can hear somebody when you break that thing between your thumb and forefinger. Spend $7,000 on that. Put yourself in poverty to go, I got the latest smartphone. Oh, God, no! I didn't have $14,000 for the extended warranty! Oh, God, no! Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I don't like going that route, but that's all Tracfone has anymore. They have mostly iPhones, smartphones, and the only flip phones they have a really piss-poor rating. So I thought, okay, it's just biased. Now, granted, the one really is crappy. I've watched reviews on it where a person actually did use it for the intended purpose, and it sucked. It couldn't even make a damn call. Oh, that's not a phone then, that's a brick. That's a paperweight you just pay $20-$30 for. The other one that I kind of liked, and I was on the fence about, I'm like, hey, this is kind of nice. It looks nice, seems nice. Okay, this is pretty cool. So I inquired about it. Now, Tracfone has an eBay page, I found out. So I, inquired about it. Okay? Because it is interesting, I'm going to admit it. I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at it, and I'm just kind of scratching my head because they removed something that boggles my mind as to why you would remove this. So, for those of you that have ever had a pay-as-you-go phone, or you know what I'm talking about, they got rid of the airtime and service display. So you don't know how much airtime units you have left or how many service days you have left, without having to text a number to have them return your text with that exact amount. Now, I'll give you a moment to bang your heads against the wall, and then we can all kind of come together on one major question, which would be, why the fuck are we going backwards? No. Your previous phones, okay? Your previous ones, the non-smartphone, the non-souped up, you can download apps, you can check your email, you can surf the net. Those phones, the basic construct of it was, I can do the following. I can insert here on my phone. Basically, I can see how many units I have remaining on my phone. I can see my service end date on my phone. I can add airtime cards on my phone. Apparently, they're getting rid of this and phasing it out, so you have to go online to fill out the paperwork, to add your airtime, to buy airtime, to get a fucking contract so you don't have to do this, which defeats the purpose of you being a pay-as-you-go company. I live in Podunkville, okay? I live in back-ass Water Central. I'm not even joking. There's a goddamn rooster, no 4 houses away from me, that crows during the summer at 5 in the goddamn morning. I'm not even joking. I live in Hickburg, okay? We do not need the fancy shit. Granted, I would love more people to be brought into the 21st century, but at the same time, moving ahead into the future also damages you in the past. Because if you don't learn from your mistakes, you're going to keep repeating them. Tracfone, here's mistake number 1. You got rid of the display for airtime and service on the phone. You refurbish these and recondition them to utilize your system to add in your airtime cards to work on your networks. Well, basically, you piggyback off everybody else, but it still has to go through your service. How could you not have figured out a way to add in what was already on them? Come out with your own goddamn OS, pop it on that thing, and call it a damn day if you want to go the smartphone route. Put on there, oh look, it has the following. You can check your airtime and unit display on the phone. How? I don't care if it's a built-in app that comes on the phone, just as long as you can check it on the phone. It's not that difficult. You've had it for all your previous phones. Now all of a sudden with the smartphones, it's, well, we need to add in a few more bells and whistles because somebody wants to have that cat emoji that they just can't live without. Fine. Let them live without the cat emoji so that everybody else can see how many service days they have left so that you're not in the middle of getting your ass mugged somewhere probably, trying damnedest to dial 911, only for it to come up and say, we're sorry, your service state's no longer valid. Your phone is now officially a brick. Have a nice day. But I'm getting mugged. I bought this Tracfone. I paid $30 and I can't even dial for help. I'm getting my ass kicked here. Or, God forbid, you're in an accident, or your house is on fire, or you're witnessing a crime, or something major's happening. Like, I just found the Lucky Charms leprechaun. I've got to call freaking Ripley's. He's here in person. Hold on. I got to get the news vans here. Hold on. Wait, what? Why can't I make a call? I have no service. My service day is over. No! Or like you find Bigfoot, or the Loch Ness Monster, or just aliens invade, anything. And this is the way you thank them, by basically saying, no. You don't get to have that luxury that we had and gave to all of our customers for years, long time or new. No, you don't get that luxury anymore. What do you get? You have to dial a number for us to tell you how many service days you have left and how many units you have left. Then what? I got to start walking around with paper in my pockets and dates tell me, okay, well, I had this many days left on my phone for service and this many units on this date. They're going to think I'm a damn drug dealer or something. Look, that's a major flaw here, Tracfone. I know that people want to go the smartphone route. I get that. But for God's sake, what the hell? Getting rid of a basic principle like that? I don't care if it's in the prepaid options. Oh, but apparently, then again, you're getting rid of that, aren't you? Phasing that out. You got to go online for a lot of these. I've seen reviews where a person tried to punch in an airtime card on a phone. Had a prepaid option, they go on there, they punch in the code, and it keeps coming up saying, please call our 1-800 number or go online. What's the point of me having a phone that I can recharge on the go if I gotta tether my ass to a computer or a landline phone? That defeats the purpose! And you know it! I don't know if it's I gotta find a new company now to go to or what. You people are dropping the ball here. If you want to just make yourselves a contract company only like Verizon, Sprint, AT&T, and all those other screwy ones, then go for it. Go that route, screw people in the ass, and just give them a bottle of lube every day. Anytime somebody has a complaint, mail them a bottle of lube and a gigantic broomstick, and then put down on a piece of paper, interpret this as you will. God! I mean, it's a phone. It's a cell phone. A basic cell phone. You can't sell a basic cell phone? You don't need one with all the bells and whistles. Just a basic phone. That's perfect for a starter phone for kids. Oh, you're a teenager, but I don't want to give you a data plan. Here's a Tracfone. It gives you units. You can call your mom or I for help, or you can call your Uncle Ted or your Aunt Jill. I don't care. Call your friends and talk to them using this. It's a phone, a basic phone, and you found a way to screw it up. Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone, is rolling in his grave right now, knowing that phone companies have done the impossible. They have managed to fuck up a phone. How do you manage to do this? But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Tracfone has gone too far this time and it's going to hurt them in the long run with this we're getting rid and phasing out of certain aspects that have been with the company for years? Or do you think they made the right choice and that it's time for us old farts as it is to move out of the dark ages and come into the new century? Let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been Andrew Rants. God damn you, Tracfone.